Hi and welcome back to BengaCraft. In today's video I'm going to show you our silicone rubber. It's a 1-to-1 mixing ratio. I'm using this tub to hold the silicone and I'm going to make a mold out of that little ceramic planter. So I'm going to start off now mixing equal parts of part A and part B. And I'm going to start off with about 206 grams of each. And there we have 206. So we've got equal parts, part A and part B. What I like to do is put in a little bit of pigment powder, which is not necessary, but I like to color my molds just so they look a little bit cleaner, otherwise they tend to get quite dirty. The other nice thing about putting in pigment powder is you can clearly see where you've stirred and where you haven't stirred. So it's a nice way to tell that you've got your part A and your part B and your pigment all mixed equally together. And it's important to scrape down the stick and scrape down the sides. Get the pigment off the side, make sure you scrape down at the bottom. You can see the pigment making its way down to the bottom, but still quite a lot of streaks. This product is available on our website in various sizes. Our website is www.bengacraft.co.za and we do nationwide delivery. You can also order through Take-A-Lot and we will soon be on Amazon South Africa as well. I'm going to mix for another minute or so and then I'll come back to you to pour into the bowl. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, it's been mixed in nicely. I'm hoping that this is not going to float and you pour your silicone from a height just to get rid of any air bubbles. And I've used some hot glue to hold this down, and I'm just hoping that it's going to be heavy enough that it doesn't decide to float. And I'm going to need to mix up a little bit more. So I'm just going to repeat the process. And I think this time I'm going to put in about 150 let me leave it on 130 and see. I'd rather make up more than have leftover because I don't have anything that I want to cast at the moment. So we need 132. Hi, I'm back. I've got my extra that I was mixing up. Sorry, my battery was running flat. I had to just pause very suddenly. I think actually the weight of the silicone that's in this ceramic will be heavy enough to hold it down. Okay. Now I'm going to pour, and I'm going to continue pouring from a height. And see if I can squeeze a little bit more in. I don't want it to overflow, but the deeper I can get it, the more silicone I'm going to have at the base of the ceramic pot when I demold. So I think it does have a bit of a lip, so I suppose I could go over a little bit. If it does start running over, it'll just... Okay, it's slowly starting to run over. Okay, so let me just take a tiny bit out just to avoid more of a mess, and that should be fine. Okay, and this will take about 2 hours to cure, so I'll come back in 2 hours and see whether it's ready to be demolded, but I will record the demolding. See you later. Hi, I'm back to demold this. I have come back a little bit more than 3 hours later. I've decided to crack the container because it's not very easy to get a mold, a piece of silicone out of here. So I'm just going to remove enough of it that I can get my piece out. There's my mold, and now I just need to cut out this piece over here. I'm just going to get my cutters. I'll be back. Okay, I've got my cutter and I've gone around the top here to remove the little bit that was spilled. And we can now remove the one that we cast. It's obviously going to be a vacuum. There, actually just think I heard the air release now. There we go. And there you have a perfectly good mold. made out of this master. We need to leave this now for about 12 hours, and then I will come back and do a pour in here and show you the end result.